What's up, guys? It's Tuesday afternoon here, and we just wanted to shoot out a video to communicate a little bit about some different things coming up. This week, after our prayer time with our leaders, I met with just the junior high leaders and gave them out a list of potential people who could be in their small group and somebody's calling, sorry, who could be in their small group. And ideally, what I want this to look like for you is I want to give you 6 students. And I want those 6 students to be the people that you walk with. And they will be in your group on Sunday nights. And they will be the people throughout the week, or however that falls out for you. And I'll be giving tips and ideas. But I want these to be the students you pour your life into. If you're a female, it's going to be 6 young ladies. If you're a male, it's going to be 6 guys. And these are the people I want you just to walk with over the next semester. And we'll evaluate in December, and if we want to carry it on through the next semester, that's cool. We may revamp it. I don't know. But I just really feel like community is so huge right now for our students. I feel like this summer they've been able to taste and see that the Lord is good, but now they need some people to come around them. And just like I shared on Sunday night at Refuge, that the people around them would help shape them into the form of Jesus and push them towards that desire. And what it's going to look like on a Refuge format, it's going to be a little bit different. We're looking to do about a 35 to 40 minute time of worship and teaching combined. It would be about 35 to 40 minutes. And so that's shrinking it down about 20 minutes. And so that's going to give you as a leader a good 45 minutes to spend with your people in that Sunday evening. And you may have heard the quote before, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that's a good statement, but I don't know that's necessarily true. Because how we can lead a horse to water, but we can't make it drink. But you can make it drink if you feed it salt. And you put something inside of that horse that it has to have something to quench all that's going on inside of it. And I believe how that pulls over for students is, yes, we can surround students in environments with truth and with the gospel, but people say, well, you can't force it. Well, I want the first 40 minutes or so of Refuge to be salt feeding for them and just putting stuff inside of them that they have to deal with. And then in your time with them, in the next 45 minutes or so of your group time, I want it to be when they find out what that is that's going to settle down what's inside of them. And I'm excited for you guys to get to reap the fruit of students understanding the truth. But what this is going to mean is that you are going to have to kind of begin to prepare on a weekly basis for your time with your group at Refuge. And I'm going to be giving you kind of what I want that to look like in the weeks ahead. But really be praying that you could kind of find your niche and what that needs to look like with the time breakdowns with your students. And I'm excited for you to develop some relationships. It's going to be cool to see you with the same students week after week after week and see those relationships develop so that the majority of the student's life can be shaped by you as their leader pointing them to Jesus. And I think that's going to be a really, really cool thing. But that's going to kind of be the format, is that we would come in and have about a 35 to 40 minute experience in the worship scene. And after that, we would transition into small groups and elevate the community side of Refuge so students can really begin to function, I believe, the way God designed His body to function. And that's together, loving each other, growing together, living life together with someone like you as a leader pouring your life into the teenagers. And I think that is going to be a really, really cool thing. And so please, please, please be praying about that and what that can look like for you. But that's going to kind of be the time breakdown. And I will be getting all of you some finalized lists and high school leaders. I know you don't have anything. I'll be getting you that in the next couple of weeks. A list of students. First, if you look at and see if there's any students you just can't stand. And that may be the case. And we might need to switch some things. But if you're cool with those 6, then I'll go forward and giving you some phone numbers and more information about them so that we can launch this thing here at the end of August. And really, I hope and I pray and see some community develop among our students. And so I'm really excited for that. But that's going to kind of be the logistics side. 6 kids, 1 leader. About 40 minutes or so in our main primary worship time, and then about 45 minutes worth of just group time together, and you and your 6 students just digging through what we talked about. And I'm going to lay out some different things in the weeks to come about specifically where I want you to focus your energies in that small group time. But I'm really, really excited about what that's going to look like. So please be praying with me as we get there here at the end of August. I think it's really important, though, as we approach a time where each of us are kind of more so in charge of a small flock, if you will, and we really begin to shepherd some students' life, we understand one thing, and that is absolutely we have nothing to offer a kid through us that will be of any eternal significance. There's a really good quote I want to read to you. It is, humility doesn't mean leaders think less of themselves. I think sometimes people feel like humility means you walk around sad and depressed and meek and quiet. That's not humility. Humility doesn't mean leaders think less of themselves. Here's what it means. It means they think of themselves less. And I think that is such a cool way to communicate it. That humility doesn't mean you walk around sad or quiet or reserved all the time. But it does mean that you think of yourself less. And this makes others think more of you. And I think that is just such an awesome thought, because with student ministry, it can be very, very discouraging. And I know most leaders, and even me, a lot of days I sit and say, man, am I even making a difference? Well, I promise you, as you approach loving teenagers, and specifically the 6 students I'm going to invest and just give to you to say, man, pour your life into these kids, it's not going to be that you think less of yourself. It's going to be that you think of yourself less, because yes, they're going to get on your nerves, they're going to ask stupid questions, they're going to kind of be scatterbrained sometimes, but you've got to see the eternal investment that's being made in these students over the course of weeks and months and even years that you're going to put in them. And for the first time in their life, there's going to be a concrete leader, a concrete follower of Jesus who's more mature than them, pouring their life. And I believe with all my heart it's going to change this student ministry for a way that's going to bring God glory and make some students excited about their relationship with God. Thank you guys. I hope you're having a good week. And if you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me an email. And we will see you on Friday night at 4 Words, 4 Weeks. Remember, no Refuge. This Sunday night we will be in Chicago. Pray for us. 31 of us going there for a week to serve Cornerstone Baptist Church. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later.